Good morning, everybody. It is a new day, a very grey day, and I'm wearing the same jumper because it's my favourite jumper. It's got little kitties. Last time, I left off just starting the hair, and you might have noticed I didn't use my face as much as I said I might, but I thought it would be too recognisable, so I sort of made it up as I went. But today I'm going to be doing more hairstyles. I think I'm going to do a sort of female one, a male one, and the one that I've been doing, which is kind of androgynous. It's actually sort of based off of the Weeping Angels, how they've got all those little curls. They do technically go up into a bun. That's it for today. Enjoy the rest of my process. It might take another couple of days. We shall see. By the way, if you're wondering what this bonk is on my chin, I had a fight with a hot pan. So forget everything I just said. I decided to do hands today because my landlord wanted to fix some stains on our wall. So the amount of pauses during this are a little bit ridiculous since I had a builder in and he was also standing basically over my shoulder watching me do this. You know, we got to the end of this hand and I turned around to him and said, "Andy, does this look like a hand to you? Is this kind of good enough?" And he said, "Yeah, maybe if the hand was of someone who had sort of like pudgier hands and quite short fingers." And I just held up my hand to my screen and went, "Yeah, that's pretty accurate." And then he fumbled. He sounded really upset me, but no, it was funny. We get on well, so it's okay. Anyway, about the process. So, as you can see, I block out like usual, and then remesh the crap out of this hand, since those fingers want to all be attached and all be smooth into the hand. Hands are an artist's worst goddamn nightmare. I don't know what it is, they're just such weird little spindly creations. But I think I did pretty well on this. Oftentimes when I'm modelling, I will bring up a anatomical diagram to work from, and I copy all the musculature and try and keep it as close to real life anatomy as much as possible. Just really fattening up the palm of the hand, getting all that musculature in there, because hands are thicker than you'd imagine. Little ferret interlude to keep you all paying attention. Jasper! Jasper! Oh, look at the little face! No. I was sculpting very low detail here as well. As you can see, all of the little polygons still, even with the remeshing and the smoothing. If you're ever doing large areas of musculature or bones, it's best to stay in a low density because it's easier to move the mesh about when you've got less polygons. Nails were giving me some trouble. I think it's just because I still had it at quite a low density. I keep saying density, it's like I'm talking about textile density, but that's texturing. I guess like vertice density? How would everyone say that? Maybe polygon density? Topology density? This hand will be used not only on the model, but for another sequence that we're gonna do that is partly underwater, and it's gonna be very horrific. Alex kept saying to us, I don't want this to be a horror game, and then she described something about arms reaching out of the walls trying to grab the player. So, not a horror game, my ass. I suppose mental health can be quite horrifying at times, the things that your brain feeds to you when you're asleep or when you're going through a crisis scenario. It's going to be quite abstract when it's released. Certain scenes like that, they should hit hard, but in the best way. Anyway, on to the next day.